huge fight in her career, and it happens right now in front of a capacity crowd. There have been a lot of expectations placed upon this young lady, and largely, given her well-rounded skill set, she has lived up to all of them and then some.
We didn't know what to expect when she made her debut, but she showed such a well-rounded skill set that you immediately start going, wow, this girl's got a ton of potential. She has exceeded our expectations, but right now, she has got to step up once again if she wants to continue her assault on her division. She's well-rounded, but she's got a tough opponent in front of her.
But like if my daughters could be as good at any one thing as this woman is, at all of these skills, and I say that with respect, they might actually turn out to be something.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kayla. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Katlen Vieira.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
All right, so here is Manaus's Katlen Vieira trying to get off to one of her patented hot starts here tonight, and you can just tell there is not only an increased comfortability and confidence inside that octagon, but she believes she's the best in the world. And now that she starts to carry herself that way, maybe she actually can realize the UFC title.
Man, these women not wasting any time and both realizing a lot of success offensively early.
It's a great fight. It looks like it belongs in a video game. Oh, beautiful level change.
Back to the feet. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. Big shot to the head.
And follows up with another one.
Big knee. What a beautiful jab landing there.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now leather being thrown on both sides. They're going at it now. Oh!
Oh, nice level change.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Vieira gets back up again.
Massive knee lands from the side clinch.
Takedown defense is there. Now she gains some separation. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
He barely missed there.
Oh, nice combination of kicks there by Vieira. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse. Guillotine jump. She's got a great guillotine and she's got it tight. She does a really good job.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense. Nice transition.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Under 2 minutes in round one. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Vieira.
Oh, that's very deep now. She's going very hard for this armbar. And she may just get it, but in order to get there, she's got to be patient. And once she gets the arm extended, push her hips into the back of the elbow to make her tap.
Oh, she's got her back.
Watch guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, what a beautiful counter by her there. She gained side mount. And her opponent may want to bail on the guillotine here. She might get a von flu. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Vieira's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Nicely done. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Vieira.
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, take a seat, breathe, move with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, próximo round.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We're going to get you some replays here. Her submission offense is outstanding. Just unable to get it tight enough.
She's such a great grappler. She manipulates you so well on the ground that you see why people try to avoid grappling with her at all costs. But she got the fight where she wanted to. She almost got the submission that would have ended the fight.
All right, next round is now underway. She told us on Thursday, I'm not the tapping type, I'm not the napping type, and those words certainly proved prophetic there in that previous round.
They have held true. She was in such a deep submission attempt. For her to still be here right now,
do you know how much tougher she is than me? Do you have any idea?
John, I think you're selling yourself short. You seem pretty tough. I've been on the basketball court.
I'm in. They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Vieira.
Oh, nice.
Stay tight, stay tight.
And right into side control.
Vieira's in full guard.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Nice jab.
Oh, big elbow.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation between the two athletes.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable, the variety of takedowns.
She's setting up a submission here. Good attempt. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Very tense moment for her opponent. She's got the arm triangle locked in. What she's got to do now is get forward pressure, keep her hands locked tight, drop her chest, and find a submission.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Huge shot here right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Oh, big left hook there. And there's a takedown attempt. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe puts back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. She's got her back now. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit. Full side control now.
Oh, how good is her ground and pound. That one actually opened her up.
You got to fight.
That was nice.
Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
30 seconds to go in round two. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. 20 seconds to go round two.
Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
Seconds winding down in round two. Vieira's back in full guard now. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. All right, round three coming up next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is only getting worse. And at some point, I'm not even sure if the end swell is going to do anything. I mean, you have got to really think about fighter safety at this point in time. The eye is not shut. It is certainly moving in that direction. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Sniffs that one out as she blocks the kick.
Nice punch there.
Oh, beautiful sequence by her there. Gets her opponent thinking about the hands, changes levels, and puts her on her rear end.
Go high and low. You got to mix it up. Trick your opponent. She did that beautifully right now.
Vieira's back into full guard. Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her.
Oh.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
That was a slick transition.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. Oh, she switches up now from the Kimura to the armbar.
That was a nasty transition, man. She's so good on the ground.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Well, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Back champ, huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain, bring the cast out, bring the cast out, we take the foul, the night's over. Nice pass.
Man, that eye looks so swollen now, you've got to wonder whether or not she's dealing with a fractured orbital. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight. Oh, she got out again. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Vieira's back in full guard. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown, but not stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
Man, that cut just continues to get worse for her.
Another big takedown. Nice pass. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, she's out. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and get back to your feet.
Well, she hasn't held back, right? I mean, she took a look at the referee, and if he's not going to get involved, you got to continue to strike. She has been at her absolute best tonight.
But now it's about survival. You get your hands up high. You block, make sure that nothing lands clean so that the swelling doesn't get even worse. We are at a point now where it's critical that you don't take many more shots to the face.
Well, nice job to get the takedown late in the round. Certainly not resting on her laurels here as we wind it down in this round.
She's a grinder. She's going to take it on at the beginning of the round, middle, and the end. You have to know that you will be constantly under attack from this wrestle-heavy approach.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Double leg takedown, that's her best shot. Good again.
Nice.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke. In the half guard.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Nice positional control here.
Gotta be careful here.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Vieira's in half guard. Attempting a choke now.
Oh, it's getting tight. Arm triangle getting very close.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Beautiful transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Vieira.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
Real quick leg kick.
Yet another nice leg kick there by Vieira.
Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection.
Back to her feet now, good sign for her there. Vieira gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Under 2 minutes to go. Changes her stance yet again.
Another big kick. Nice transition. Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
She might get the Kimura finish here if she's just patient. If she doesn't lose her lock on the wrist, if she takes her time to try to finish this fight.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. This is a terrible position.
Nicely done.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Final seconds of round 4.
and now she has her back.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Great job last round. Take a deep breath. Nice work. That's exactly what we trained in the gym. I want you to do it again this round. She has no answer for you. You're practicing.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round, DC. She certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns, and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her legs, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
All right, so near perfect execution by her there in round 1. Not just getting the takedown, but beautiful ground control, work on the canvas. She's putting it all together tonight.
I mean, just watching her fight in her element, you understand that at that point that there are levels to grappling as there are levels to striking and wrestling. And on the ground, this young lady is one of the best grapplers.
All night, she did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
All right, look for her to go back to that overhand here again. Seemingly when she has gone to it tonight, it has been there. Let's see if she goes back to it again now.
One of the most important strikes of the clinch is this big body shot.
Vieira's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area.
She's hurt bad. She's getting up, yep. Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, dude? Oh, man, her foot.
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Vieira. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there.
Oh, in the ball.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back. Vieira's going for the sub here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued.
Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
All right, so we got a little bit of separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown.
She's going to shoot for another takedown, and it may not look pretty. It may be her taking a shot from halfway across the octagon. As long as she gets into contact, she is comfortable because she wants this fight down on the floor.
Just unable to quite find that range. What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Katlen Vieira!
So the winning ways continue for one of Brazil's best, Katlen Vieira, getting it done here in the UFC Women's Bantamweight division. And I'm starting to think that this could be a future UFC champion, Joe. She has shown a constant evolution every